And this has been my prayer. Turn me into something. Turn me into something. You have done it already, but I want more. I want more because I want to see Muslim nations become Christian nations. I want to see all those Muslim women behind the veil free. I want to see those women that are hurting, beaten up. I know women, their ribs are broken, their arms are broken, their husbands are just cut their faces. I want them to be free. So turn me into something else. That you remove me from the scene. That I won't be a display anymore. I don't even like this. I don't even like this. I'm telling you the truth. I don't even like this because Christian walk, Christian ministry shouldn't turn into a celebrity business. And as much as I long to look beautiful, and it takes 4 hours of Photoshop to look like this. I tell people in the ministry, do you want to meet my sister, 20 years younger than me? 20 pounds less than me? People tell me, how do you disguise yourself when you go to Turkey? I said, I just don't put a makeup. But let's get real. All these years that I longed to be beautiful, I longed to look good, God started taking those things away from me because I know that it doesn't matter what I wear or what kind of makeup I put on. Listen, if the barn needs to be painted, paint the barn. I heard it from a preacher. But I don't have to look like some Hollywood movie star to feel secure in my womanhood. I don't have to dress certain way to fit into certain cliques and groups. You know what I am saying? There's freedom. There's freedom that I can go to a meeting and somebody asks me and says, do you like to eat this? I say, no. I used to say yes. And now I became too honest with people. And I don't even know how to be politically correct, but I can only be biblically correct. And I don't care to be politically correct. That is freedom. That is freedom. Recently, God spoke to me and He said, you have too many clothes. I'm not telling you God told me this, but I know that you are receiving it. You started receiving it. And He said, you have too many clothes. Because of TV, a lot of people also donate me clothes. And I also, in my closet, I have from size 2 to size 14. I haven't been size 2 in the last 15 years, but I've been keeping them by faith. And he said, you have too many clothes because of the wardrobe, because of this. He's like, you don't need this. And I went into my closet and I got 6 big black trash bags. My assistant helped me to distribute them in different ministries. And I came back to the closet. It looked really empty. And then God said, you still have too many. I'm like, I'm going to keep the size 2, okay? I'm going to keep the size 2. And I emptied it some more. But while I was cleaning, you see how Holy Spirit start ministering to you when you don't expect. I sat down in my closet. How many of you saw the war room? When I went to that movie, I was like, my husband was like, this is you. When she threw all her shoes outside, I was exactly what I was doing 3 months ago. But I was sitting in my closet, and God started ministering to me. He said, you have so many clothes. The reason is you have very poor self-image. Because you buy something, and then you feel not beautiful in that. And I'm telling you, listen, I'm being very vulnerable before you. This is 3 months ago. You see how many things God can set us free all the time. What a process it is. He said, the reason you have so many clothes because you have poor self-image. I almost felt like a father touching my hair and telling me, don't you know how beautiful you are, Ishak? And you've been always wearing the same thing anyway. It's always like that. It doesn't matter how many things you have. You always have your favorites and you keep wearing the same thing. And I said, you're right. I don't need to worry about this weight thing, and I don't need to worry about how I look. I'm beautiful the way I am in your eyes. And that time in that closet, I started crying. And something broke off of me. And I started feeling the love of God. You know, when you feel the unconditional love of God, everything changes.